just the paper that you get when they, package your stuff up. So I took that and I painted it. I didn't do gel plate. I wanted to, but I was like, no, keep it simple. So I went ahead and painted each sheet. And I think I have about 6 of these ready to go for us today. Not that we'll have time to do 6, but I got 6 ready. I went ahead and I put some, what do we call these? Stencils. Yes. I went ahead with some, what do I call this? This is like twine. If I want to get into a little 3D effect, I'll go ahead and use the twine to do that. So what you got, Lori?
What I got is I did one continuous sheet.
Oh,
And I
nice.
also used the Amazon packaging, just the brown paper that stuff's wrapped in, or they, put you a little, 4x6 piece of something you bought into a 9 foot by 12 foot box, and they
Yes,
pack
yes.
it full of the paper. So what I have done is just took some paint. We can see it here, and just painted a continuous sheet. And I also did some stenciling
Oh, I
with
love it.
some
It's so
10 volts
colorful.
distress ink.
Love it.
So yeah, I
Those are
went bright and
beautiful. That's
shiny today.
beautiful. Oh, that's how
Yeah,
fun.
I may actually take this because it may be a little hard to work with, and just go ahead and tear it down a little bit smaller. And
Sure.
then I have my box of scraps over here that desperately need to go down. So I am just going to be working in those and trying to pare down some of my scraps.
That's
Look, I just
awesome.
have loads and loads of everything. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It's funny how it builds up so quickly over time. At first we have nothing, and then all of a sudden, we go here
Right.
and we
You're
go
like, what
there, and then
happened?
woo, and then we were like, oh my gosh, I have more than I ever dreamed I ever would. So it's good to use it.
Right.
It's awesome. Yeah. So very nice. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to use glue stick today, unless I end up working with something that's a heavier paperweight. Then I like to use my other glue. But for most of this, it'll be glue stick, unless I see that that's not working over top of the paint. That's something I'll have to see. Just sort of play with that a little
Right.
bit. Like this is a heavier paper, so I'm going to go ahead and use my other glue on that, and that way, I'll be sure that it sticks. Now, you know what, Lori? I want to ask you. I want to ask you about this. I was very surprised. Like when I first touched the Amazon paper, it felt totally normal. And then when I started painting it, it suddenly felt very thin. Did you feel the same way?
No, mine actually, to me, the paper that I have and that I used anyway, it actually does feel thicker with the paint that I use.
Oh,
And I
nice.
actually use, see if I could get one that you could see good. Just stood up and left and got it. This is the Jane Davenport Joyful Gesso.
Oh, nice, nice. Oh, did you
And
put the
it's
gesso
a
down
matte
first?
acrylic paint.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I asked you, did you put gesso down first, or no, it's already in the paint?
No, the gesso is actually already in here.
Oh, that's
Um,
awesome.
so, so this is the paint. Hey, BB. Hey, Martha. Glad you guys could join us. So this is actually the paint that I used, and to me, it feels a little bit thicker. However, I am getting a good bit of curling, if you can
Okay.
see that on the side. So I don't really like that.
Okay.
Um, but mine, it actually does feel thicker to me.
It does. Okay. Because I was surprised. I want to show the ladies this. So this is one of the Amazon papers that I painted, and
Oh,
it,
wow.
it, it's got some weight to it, but it feels, it even sounds, see how crinkly, and I don't know. I just felt like it was going to be thicker. And then once it got the paint, it seemed like it wasn't. I don't want to get done, so I better get started. So, and here
All
we
right.
are. So, my first collage is just going to be a fun summer collage. And of course, using the Amazon packaging is great for recycling, obviously. I just thought it would be fun. I had never done it before, so I thought that would be fun. I'm just using some images from magazines and things that I went ahead and cut out this morning just to give myself a little head start.
Right,
So,
and Joe, you were talking about the consistency of your paper.
yeah,
We could have 2 separate Amazon packaging paper,
that's true.
because
Yeah.
from them, I have actually gotten different paper before. Let me show you guys this one, and it is from Amazon, and I found it to be really weird, but very, very exciting all at the same time. Let me show
Okay.
you this.
Okay. Okay.
Look
Oh,
at this.
I got to move my screen here.
Have
Hold
you
on a
ever
second. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes.
I know, right?
Does it have like cotton in
Look at
between
it.
or something?
Look, it just comes
Oh,
apart. Look at
look at
that.
that.
I
That's
love it.
nice.
Okay, so
Yes.
this would be a single sheet here. And I
Okay.
am like, it almost feels teabagish, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it does.
I
That's so
love it.
cool.
Now, I
Very
have never
cool.
used it, but I absolutely love it. But like I said, it could have been that we just ended up with different packaging,
Yeah,
because
for
I have
sure.
got some that's thinner and some that's thicker,
Oh,
and then
okay.
whatever this is, but I wish they would load me up with this stuff right here,
That's really cool.
because
And you're
I
going to
it
have to
is
think
cool.
about what you're going to do with that.
I know, it's just been sitting over here to the left of me, because I actually think I may have this plus a little bit more.
Okay.
So when you have this plus a little bit more, that's Hortsville is
Yes.
where that goes. So
Yes.
that is definitely in Hortsville over here
Oh my gosh.
beside me,
Yeah.
and I
Well,
have
that's
not collaged a
very
single thing
cool.
yet, so I need to get
Yeah.
going, because
Yeah.
my
Very
scraps are going
cool.
nowhere fast.
Yeah. That's okay. We got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of time.
All
Oh my
right. How
gosh. I'm
about
giving
some
I'm
boogie
giving it
page?
ourselves a thumbs up.
Oh, hey, I already gave us one.
Oh,
That's the
nice,
first
nice.
thing I did. Well, I think the chat will
I
still
hope
work.
so. Well, we might not see it, but we'll see. Yeah, because I'm still buffering. So, oh,
Yeah, I'm buffering but
I
chatting,
can see that
so
you just did a chat. So yeah, oh, it put me onto a commercial. Oh, for heaven's sakes! Now I'm going to have a bit touch each other, and with a decorative piece underneath, I don't worry about leaving exposed space. Unlike if I was doing it on white, but I kind of like to have a connectedness with my pieces. See if there's BB and Martha. I'm gonna. Martha says she can see the chat, but view keeps